This is a reading, not from either of the first two Book of Glad's volumes, but an origin story from the world. It is a 150-year-old book report. It was written in 2226 by a citizen named Milly Fitts Wonkus, better known as the sixth prime minister in the history of megacity Philadelphia, the first megacity. She was 20 when she wrote it, and from one of the first graduating classes after education was restored. The founding mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers were after a more durable system of government, one that could really deal with humanity's strengths and weaknesses. From bombed-out shelters, they spent months spitballing ideas. They rounded up as many advisors as they could. Anthropologists, sociologists, psychologists, economists, entrepreneurs, salespeople, philosophers. There were political scientists, civics experts too. Their conclusion: everything goes to hell. Without rules, laws, and a profit motive, it goes to hell slower. So the decision was made to pick up where the U.S. left off. They begrudgingly embraced democratic capitalism, but a more evolved version of it. That was something they were sure of. You see, the founders saw the collapse of the United States as avoidable. To them, the worst tragedy of World War II, putting aside the millions who died, was that it wasn't the result of any real issue they could see. There were problems, of course. There's always problems. But most of them were problems of perception. People feeling a lack of community, like their emotional connections were all frayed, like nobody believed they had anything in common with anyone anymore, aside from tiny little groups. Now you get a stipend for sitting on your steps and having a conversation. It isn't very much, but it's something. Everybody calls it a stupend instead of a stipend. When it was still the United States, there was nothing like that. In megacity Philadelphia, anything that illustrates the people's shared history is sacred. The parks have their original names. Historic relics, statues, and monuments are fastidiously maintained and revered. So much so that pursuing a career in stonemasonry or ironworks is a smart decision for a lot of people my age. Of course, fetishizing the past only gets you so far if you're trying to build a bright future and a durable system of government. The people needed a common cause, something for everyone to rally around and talk about, something guaranteed to bring people together over the long haul. Thanks to what was called the Abilities Revolution, any citizen from age 18 is permitted to undergo a genetic upgrade. And that comes with choices. There are 3 upgrade options. You can get superhuman strength, or dexterity, or an industrial-grade constitution. An alpha upgrade takes a year. Upon completion, you emerge a Glad. Glads have nicknames based on the upgrade they chose. Superhuman strength, you're a Brawn. Superhuman constitution, that's an Ender. Superhuman dexterity, hello Agile. The reason alpha upgrade recipients are called Glads, it's short for gladiator. And in becoming a Glad, you're agreeing to engage in gladiatorial combat with other alpha upgrade recipients, sometimes to the death. In megacity Philadelphia, Glads are essential workers. They instill in the populace a sense of unity and camaraderie. After all, everyone is a fan. And in a technologically advanced society, bent on creating greater and greater efficiencies, you need that. So what's in it for the Glads? Why would anyone voluntarily pursue a career so hazardous to their health? Simple. The spoils of victory are amazing. Glads are the biggest celebrities out there, and the system's most potent economic engines. That comes with fame and fortune, the kind of lives ordinary citizens can only wish for.